Hello everybody, my name is Okami, and today we will be reviewing the Siege Netflix exclusive Bumblebee. So straight out of the box, we get not only this fancy little box here with some lovely artwork, but we also get this really neat backdrop you can put Bumblebee on. I apologize for the camera tilting, it's from my setup. It also includes this random hunk of the Ark, which makes it seem like it wants you to collect all the Netflix figures, which, according to recent information about a Netflix Hound, where his neck is too weak, I do not think I will be completing this anytime soon. Also, the fact that there's just a lot of figures. Now, on to the figure itself. Now, what we have here is an adorable little Volkswagen Beetle. Absolutely adorable. Seriously, I love this little thing. It's small enough to fit in somebody's pocket. And the amount of detail is absolutely incredible. Going down to the headlights, the bumpers, even the small, tiny little Volkswagen symbol on the indent right on the hood, and also on the wheels. And then the window wipers and the transparent glass really just bring this whole thing together. It's beautiful. For accessories, it comes with this small little rocket launcher. Why Bumblebee has a rocket launcher? It's because he was a remold of Cliffjumper. Kind of funny when you think about it. Usually it's Cliffjumper being remolded from Bumblebee. This time it's the other way around. 1 point for Cliff. Said rocket launcher can disassemble and turn this little Volkswagen into a Volkswagen with a rocket sled. And now for the next step, I'll have some human hands be transforming this thing, since it's actually rather simple. So first, remove this back piece here. And yes, that's the one flaw with this figure. It is a bit of parts forming, but frankly, the trade-off is worth it. And because technically this is a shield, I don't count it as parts forming. So after you do that, you want to put your thumb here, put your finger here, and just pull down. Then, you want to rip this in half. And already you can kind of see a little more of the robot here. But a neat thing is, you fold the wheel in, and then you actually tab the door onto one of these 4 holes in the wheel. And that's a pretty neat use of the wheel right there. And they even sculpted holes on the back, even though they serve literally no purpose. And if they do, please, tell me in the comments. I don't know. Then just plug that also in there. And now you have a set of Bumblebee feet, which is awesome. And the next part I like to do in a bit, and the next part I just really like. Sorry. Just pop open the cab, flip up the hood, and before you close it, you want to rip open the sides as you torn this up, and you want to make everything fold all together. Then rotate it, and then just fold the hands like that. And there you have one of the best Bumblebee figures we've ever gotten. Oh, forgot this. There we go. It's kinda sad that the Siege line makes something that has a better backpack than the Masterpiece figure. And by the way, removable kibble. You don't even need this. I mean, you need it for the transformation, but I like the way it looks as a shield. Very nice. So, and here we have a rather small Bumblebee, which actually I kinda appreciate. Having a small little Bumblebee is pretty awesome. Now, let's get into his accessories. As we stated in the transformation, the back part of the car becomes a shield. And he also has the ridiculous rocket launcher carried over from Cliffjumper, which I really like. Having a small guy carry a big gun like that is often seen in many different media, but I do appreciate it. Now, the rocket launcher itself dissembles into 5 parts. It's 2 skis, 2 guns, and then this weird thing on the end. What I like to do for one of my weapon configurations is affix the 2 guns to his back, thanks to the positioning of the pegs from his vehicle mode. The vehicle mode, gimmick. You can actually give him a jetpack, and then you can add the skis onto that, like a little set of wings on the end. That's the little black things you see there. It's a little hard to see on camera, so I'll just use my hand here and point it out. You can give him a sweet little jetpack. That's pretty awesome. Plus you can stretch out this rocket launcher bit to be a sort of melee club. Also pretty awesome. And then the final configuration has the two blasters at their sides. The skis you can do whatever with, but I suggest you put them here. And then this section, it's meant to plug into the sides, but it really doesn't work. So I just kind of have it hanging back here. In my Optimus Prime review, which I will be doing in a few episodes, I will explain what to do with this, because I don't think this was made for Bumblebee specifically. I mean, I know it was made for Cliff Jumper to be the end of the rocket launcher, but really, it doesn't work for anything other than being the butt of the rocket launcher, and it really is a shame. It's either the butt or a club, and otherwise it just looks odd. Bringing back the hands in here, Bumblebee has an amazing amount of posability, making him an incredibly good figure for such a small stature. Let's keep this in here so I can show you how it really doesn't affect much. So, he's got a swivel at the arm, and up and down, swivel here, elbow joint that goes both ways, this way for the transformation, this way for normal, and he's also got a wrist swivel. Surprising amount for something that's literally smaller than my hand. And of course, I will do size comparisons later. He's also got a pretty amazing waist swivel. It can go all the way around, unlike Masterpiece Bumblebee. Then he's got a thigh swivel here, but it can't go all the way due to the way it's designed. Does make it look nice and clean though. A knee bend, which only goes 90 degrees, and a serious ankle tilt. Look at that. I'm sorry that fell out. I nudged it with my finger a little too much. Yeah, that goes all the way down. Beautiful. And his head is on a ball joint, actually. It might look like a swivel at first, but trust me, you can aim him up. That's pretty awesome right there. Also, just a note, the effect parts I'm using here are in the Commander class Skylakes. I will be reviewing that later. Overall, this figure is actually amazing. It's one of my favorites I've ever gotten so far. And that's saying something, because I've gotten quite a lot of figures. For a small size comparison, just while I'm here in the end, here he is with Combiner Wars Blackjack, so you can get a little height there. It's pretty small. Here he is with Siege. Shockwave. Really, he is a tiny little fellow. And then here he is with Combiner Wars Devastator. What am I even doing? I can't fit this guy in here. I will be showing you guys how to fix the broken peg on Scrapper, in case you guys need that, because I am here to help people. That is my job. So, as I stated before, and if I haven't, I'm stating it now, overall, this figure is amazing, and I highly recommend him. That's all for today. Okami out.